going to go ahead and do a fractional CDO offering. It's quite complementary to the work that the DBAs are already doing. Y'all are getting up into the part of the data architecture role. And that brings up this idea. There's a need in the market, I think, for a chief data officer as a service. And I'll explain what that means. A chief data officer is someone who takes a look at the entire data landscape, all of it, how data is being used, why we're doing things a certain way, and so on. And are we missing anything? Is AI real? And all these sorts of things. But it delves sometimes, and these terms get dirtied together, and I don't have a problem with that, with a data architect. And a data architect is somebody who looks at the data architecture of an organization and drills into things like, do we have backups? Do we pay this kind of license for Oracle? Do we have that for SQL, or do we use Postgres? Those sorts of things. More logistical slash practitioner level in the data architecture. Now, in the area we're sitting, Straight Path is sitting, is probably both. To be quite honest, it's probably going to be both. The chief data architect is going to be a quicker role that talks to the C-level folks. And then immediately you're going to go down to the technical folks and start talking about, do we have backups and so on. So we've got three little offerings that we're planning to do. The first is sort of a data architecture estate audit, where we take a look at what's going on in your organization. Do you know where your data is? Is it secured? All those sorts of things. That is an audit. It basically says what is.
Sure.
Then there's this next part, which is, are we leveraging the data properly? And that is what could be, right? What should we be doing? We also have an offering, which I think we'll have from time to time, which is what I call sort of the crisis offering. And this is, you've had a data breach, or you've had an outage because your backups didn't do what you thought, or you weren't backing up, or you didn't even know you had that data source, and now it's gone and you don't know what to do. So they'll contact StraightPath and go, can you help us design this so it doesn't happen again? Can we get out of this hole? And then the third one, really, you got to say the words AI.
Yep.
I am a data scientist. I do AI work here at Microsoft, but it's far overhyped and it's far underhyped. So at any rate, we'll have an offering called "Is Your Data AI Ready?" or something like that. Is your company AI ready? And I do have a full set of deliverables on all three of these.
Perfect.
So I think that the reason I'm thinking about this that will work is there's a real need in the market, and it's not something a vendor can do. Microsoft can't do this.
Yeah, because they're
Amazon
going to
can't do
bleed
this because
blue.
they're going to recommend their
Yeah.
stuff, right? So and only, not that their stuff is bad. It's just that's the bucket you sell from. So that's the need I see.